Valorant has been out for a while, but there are still new players like Linda joining every single day. She's a YouTube and TikTok star, but the one thing you might have in common with her is that she's still struggling to get out of her rank. In this video series, I'll be coaching Linda and transforming her from this to someone who can be confident going into our games. Like, just keep it simple. Look at that! The spray control! Look at that! Without further ado, let's get started. At least for viewers that people don't know you, I mean, you're very famous, but for people that don't know you, could you just give us like a quick rundown?
So I guess I started YouTube almost 10 years ago. Years after that, did TikTok, and then it just was posting like a year straight every single day, 3 videos almost.
3 videos every single day? Wow. I know David probably helped you set up like your computer, your PC, your monitor too, so it should be at 180 hertz, right? Oh,
What?
Shoot.
Yeah, why the
She
hell is it on?
changes.
No.
I'm glad we got that.
Weird.
I just want to see you just play one game of deathmatch using a rifle, just shooting 2 to 3 shots max. Right, I want to see like how you take your time with some of your shots, like lining it up. And then with your tracker, we're also gonna just see like your KD, ACS, kills per round, like just on deathmatch. Not the best indicator of like how good of a player you are, but at least it gives us something to start with. Huh?
Say it, buddy. Hello.
All right. How do you feel?
Okay.
Okay, so I was taking a few notes. I have a good idea of kind of where you're at least in terms of mechanics. So when it comes to agents, like what do you want to specifically focus on?
The thing is, I was playing Brim a lot because it was helpful, but like I find myself always being in the end, and I kind of want to start being in front. Yeah.
And then we can like experiment too with like other agents, because yeah, if you want to have fun, like go in there, you know, shoot people, you can try out like Reyna, Raze. All right, so in Valorant, there are 2 different types of aim: active aim and there's passive aim. Your active aim has to do everything with your mouse movement, flicking, micro adjustments, also tracking. It's also like when we're tracing around edges, like you see how like the edge of my crosshair kind of like traces and like follows the edge. And passive aim, it's aim that you are doing literally passively, that you do with your crosshair and your movement before a gunfight happens. Generally, it's faster to improve your active aim compared to your passive aim. But in the future, your passive aim will also need to be improved, because with good passive aim, you'll be able to clear angles safely like the way I'm doing right now. And you'll actually be able to use these mechanics as you're like anticipating an enemy. I'm going to come to this part of the practice range where you see how like this part doesn't really line up. The goal of this drill is for you to be able to work on your flicking, your micro adjustments, and overall your first shot bullet accuracy. The reason why this is so important is because in Valorant, your first bullet is the most valuable bullet. So you better make that count. I'm gonna pick 2 targets at a time and flick back and forth in between them, and only shoot them once with a classic each time. I'm gonna shoot once, and then I'm gonna flick back to the same target I picked. Micro just shoot. If I shoot and miss, just reset, slow down a little bit, okay?
Can I see your hand again?
So we want our thumb to be slightly lower than the base of our mouse. Also, same thing with the pinky. So these 2 become the anchor points or reference points for us to know exactly how much we're moving our mouse against the mouse pad. You don't have to add a lot of like force either. Like I'm just...
It's all the wrist. That was pretty cool. That was really fast. Because like when I do practice, I'm so slow that when you did it, there was like a rhythm to it.
Yeah, even set like a metronome if you want. Doesn't that look way cleaner too? Like for yourself?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Doesn't
I
it
think
feel
it's
way better?
It's understanding the flick, and and then I realized that like when you showed me that mouse, that really helped. Like just like how the mouse looked like, and then me realizing that my flicks are really not.
They're not actual flicks. They're
Yeah,
like...
my flicks are like so slow. I feel like I'm pulling up my mouse. I'm not really like flicking it.
So far, like, it's gotten so much better already, and you can feel it too. Your aim feels a lot more crisp, right? So now I'm gonna share my screen with you again, and the next one is just spray control. At the 10-meter mark, all we're gonna do is pull down whilst controlling our spray. Just 5 bullets. Draw like an imaginary line like this, and we want to make sure that our bullets don't go below the line or above. way you counter this, right, is you pull down slower in the beginning and you pull down faster. This little gap right now, like, doesn't seem that much, but at like even 30 meters, that's why it's really important to make sure you're pulling down actually almost immediately after you shoot your first bullet. And remember that your first 3 bullets barely go up, but your 4th and 5th bullets jump up. Okay, so that last one is jumping up because you're not pulling down at the end. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
It's interesting. I can feel it when it goes up.
Wow. How's that?
It's like a rhythm. Like it's just
The
I think
speed.
what kind of starts clicking is like the pressure when you like on your finger to like
The bullet's trying to go up, right? It feels like your fingers are trying to like keeping it from going up too high. There's like so many other drills I could be teaching you right now. Actually, I'll just do one last one, and those are the only ones that you're gonna have to practice until our next session, okay? So this is a little different. We're just gonna do eliminate 100. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna spawn bots randomly throughout this range. All I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna like just track this. I'm just trying to keep my crosshair on the target as much as possible. And then after a while, I'm gonna shoot. The closer a target is on your screen, the faster they're gonna be moving. And if you wanna like spice this up, you can even pick jet and do it with knives. This time, like you're gonna be running a lot faster because your movement speed with jet knives is fast.
oh.
Yeah, like that. Exactly.
I don't think my eyes have ever been this concentrated. This is like some concentration.
Are you running out of mouse pad space?
You can tell when my mouse stops.
Yeah, that's looking better already. So shoot it.
Is my spinning kind of like, am I doing that thing? Like, is this like when I spin around, it's like faster, like that, right?
Yeah, it should be like that.
Basically, everything is supposed to be more fluid, right?
Yeah. Try to like stand where you. Okay, actually this is fine. Yeah, just stand there, stand far away, and I was gonna be like try tracking it.
Oh.
Let's just finish it off with one game of deathmatch. Let's just see how your aim has improved.
This is hard.
Oh, look at that though.
That was a bit better, yeah.
Yeah. Man, look at that.
This one you're kind of spraying still, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Like, remember how we learned spray control?
Yeah.
So
Maybe spraying. Oh.
you can shoot like 2 bullets, 3 bullets, and pull down. Yeah, like that. You just did it. Almost.
You know when they're
Almost.
moving, I shouldn't stay still, right? I should track them, right?
It's okay. It's honestly for now it's okay. Like just keep it simple. Look at that.
Oh.
The spray
Oh,
control.
shoot,
Look
my shot.
at that.
My shot was pretty good. You know, that's the hardest thing is like shooting far away. I have so much trouble.
It's because
why
you
I
weren't
always
pulling
shoot
down
close.
before. Because all the bullets were going above their head. Yeah, I like that.
Oh. It's
Okay, I
slow.
saw you tracking. Just take your time like peeking. You don't have to go too fast. Yeah! I don't think you would have ever gotten those kills before.
Far away for sure.
Yeah.
That's why like when I play with you guys, I'm so close because I can't.
Shoot the far range
know how to
people.
do-
Oh my! How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels a lot better. Like I have definitely more confidence in shooting a bit further.
We already see a big difference between how you're taking medium to long range distance fights, right? So I consider that a win for us. And I think in the next lesson, whenever you're free this week, I want to go over more mechanical concepts when it comes to angle clearing so that you
Yeah.
can peek a little safer and combine good movement with your aim.
Cool,
Yeah.
thanks. I appreciate it.